This may just be the craziest side hustle I've seen in my life. People are now making more than their 9 to 5 from creating AI models and influencers. And the best part is it's extremely cheap to make. I'm going to show you how this model makes $11,000 per month and how you can do the exact same thing and achieve the same results. Now, I have to make this clear that this whole video is for educational purposes and this is not to be used maliciously. And this method is also quote unquote unethical, so use it how you would like. So this is a model here called fit_Itana. Now, to the normal person, this looks like your average kind of good looking woman. However, this is actually AI. The AI account has 347,000 followers, and on top of this, the engagement that each post gets is absolutely insane. They managed to have the exact same girl in loads of different videos and pictures, but they just changed the prompt depending on where they want the location, background, etc. And if you look into the comments of this AI account, then you'll actually realize that a lot of people genuinely believe that this is a real person. Now, if you go to the bio of this specific account, then you will realize that they have a link to a link tree. And when you go through to the link tree, you will see all the different types of social medias, but there's one specific one called Me, Myself and I. This redirects you to a fan view account where they are selling pictures and selling videos of the AI woman just wearing clothes, and they are making thousands of dollars per month. And on top of this, it doesn't just stop there, because the Instagram has 347,000 followers. The fan view is also doing quite good, but the AI's Twitter is nearly at 12,000 followers. Now, I know that this doesn't seem like a lot, but the way that they grew just from their other social media platforms means that they could potentially get monetized through X's monetization system. So that's an extra income on top of the money that they probably make from brand deals on Instagram, the fan view, and then they can get the X monetization and make more. Now, of course, it doesn't just stop there. I had to do more digging into what actually is this AI model thing. In the Instagram bio, there's an add to another page called the Clueless Agency. Now, that got me thinking, how many models do these people actually run? Is it just one random guy that's running up an account? Or is it a team of people that have hundreds of accounts? They're not just making 10K off one person, well, person, I say AI, but they're probably doing the exact same business model with loads of different accounts, every social media platform you could think of. And these people are probably making upwards of 100K every single month consistently. When you go onto the Clueless Agency, you can actually hire some of these models for brand deals. Now, I don't really know how that works, but let's get into it. With this Itana account, they mainly do brand deals on gym and other fitness products. What the people running the account will get the AI to do is they will hold that product in their hand. Now, when you actually think of this, these people are making money in probably about 10 seconds, no word of a lie. They see the brand deal. Once they're finished finalizing contracts, everything along the business side of things, all they have to do is make a text prompt and they've basically just generated like 10K plus. But I know that you clicked on this video because you wanted to find out how exactly they do this. So now we're about to talk about how these AI agencies actually do this. So where all of this actually starts from is a GitHub application called Focus Collab. Well, I think that's how you pronounce it, but we're gonna run with it. This is the main thing that you will be using to actually generate the girl, well, the AI girl that you want to get. Once you have that first picture and then you're happy with the results, you can basically tailor that one AI image of the girl to anything you want. So let's say you just put pretty woman in this type of clothing, whatever it is, and then you say keep the girl, change the background into a gaming setup, holding an Xbox controller. It will copy the exact same thing that you say. And just think of it like this: you could sit there just for one day and generate 200-300 images, and then you're basically good. You don't have to do anything else except upload, work on the marketing skills, and try to keep that consistency going so you can try and make that first bit of income. Focus Collab generates very high quality images, and on top of this, it is ultra realistic. And you know that it's a good app when it runs off Stable Diffusion XL. So if you're somebody that knows about AI, then you'll understand how good this actually is. So now you might be thinking, I have the picture, how do I make the videos that I see some of these AI models make? And this is all ran through by an app called Video AI. So typically people will first start off with the idea, they'll generate the image from Fuka's collab, then they'll put it into video AI where they start to make all the short clips and everything like that, where the chances are you go more viral off a reel rather than photo. So it's more easy, and they do it purely just because engagement purposes. And on top of this, they could also sell some of these videos on sites like FanView. By the way, if you have no idea what FanView is, it is basically just a PGOF. Now, it's all good talking about this AI stuff, but one thing that actually shocked me was the BBC did a documentary on these AI models, and what I found was quite surprising. The first thing that I got from this documentary was you have to pre-plan the model, so you can't just treat it like a business. You have to treat it as an actual human that's running the account. So if you're somebody that is a business person and this is something that you could see yourself taking seriously, my best advice is to find a woman that's obviously good with social media and she wants to be a kind of influencer, and get her advice on what to post, what types of things to post, whether that's on a story or a post or a picture, lifestyle. Women are the best advantage in this case to make money, because you have no idea, if you're a dude, what a girl does throughout her day. And the next thing is the pictures aren't exactly 1-to-1 always correct. There's going to be a few minor details that you need to go on Photoshop and kind of fix. How you fix these little things is using generative fill. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially an AI that can remove content spaces, or it can add things in there. So if you generate something on Fuka's collab and you will see that a finger might be twisted, it happens, AI is a bit weird like that, but you might see a finger that's totally twisted in half, it looks broken. This is when you would use content aware and generative fill, and you'll fix that problem instantly. Now, surprisingly, most of their money actually comes from brand deals and endorsements rather than FanView and other sites like that. However, I do want to make this known that you can still make a crazy ton of money just from the FanView accounts itself. Yes, the BBC did say that you make more money through brand deals and endorsements, but that might not be entirely true in this case, because they don't know how much a FanView account's going to make. You know what I mean? You could make 10k a month off that, and then you could get a 20k brand deal. That's how it works. And finally, you need to find your AI model brand demographic. If you have no idea what I just said, I'm going to break it down for you. As I previously said about the Itana account, that AI model is specifically attired to fitness and gym things like that, whereas your AI model could be a lifestyle influencer, or it could be something along the lines of a food critique. Whatever the hell it is, just make sure that you stick to one thing on account at a time, and don't make it all mumbo jumbo where people start getting confused and they'll unfollow you. Now I'm going to show you a different AI model, and this one is a little bit more spicier, let's say. This AI model's account is called Doja Spice, and I'm pretty sure it's basically just a model AI, as the word is. They don't have anything that they specifically post, it's more just lifestyle. Unfortunately, I can't show any of the images on here, but you can go to the Instagram if you want to see. But anyway, let's break down the stats for this AI model. So they have 100,000 followers on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that follow it know that it's not real, because this one looks a bit more fake, but a lot of people still do believe that this AI model is real. On Twitter, they have 60,000 followers, and this is where Doja Spice promotes their spicy content. But when you go over to Doja Spice's linktree, you will notice that there's something different. As you saw in Itana's one, she had the FanView link and all of her social medias, but for Doja Spice, they have an Amazon wishlist. Typically, the reason why they have an Amazon wishlist is for the simp guys that will go on her basket and pay for the whole entire thing, when in reality, they just probably paid for some dude's keyboard and mouse. Like, that is really sad. And the account also has 167 paid Patreon members, and this is at a minimum of $3. So even at a minimum of $3, roughly from my head, that's around coming up to $500 per month just from that. But as I said at the start of the video, please take all this information as you will, but just please don't use this maliciously. I'm definitely not going to try it myself. I'm Ty White, and thanks for watching.